Man, I've been working all day, bro. Jesus.
Hey, you gotta get that grinding. Get that grinding.
Man. When does the grind stop? When does it stop? When can I just say I quit?
Stop. What grind stop? What is that? What that mean?
Can I plead the feel? I bleed the feel. I bleed the feel. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Who is this in my? Oh man. Somebody's in my request box trying to get it goddamn deleted. Put that in the videos. Try and get depleted.
Oh, dang.
What's up, Allie? What's
going on, everybody? Oy vey, oy vey.
What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Tuesdays are always extremely long, but they are always extremely exciting. Oh, my left eye.
Chef Nikki, what's going on?
My left eye just looked out of place. What?
He said look out of place.
Jamira, what's up? What's up? What's up? Anitra up in there, bad boy. What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man? What's going on? What's moving? What's shaking? What's
bro,
pop?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? We got all the merch mailed out. There was people that started getting their merch today and yesterday.
You got those amazing.
What'd you say?
The workout shirts and tank tops?
We had tank tops, we had sweatsuits, and there was sports bra and legging sets and sports bra and shorts. So it was a lot of workout gear that went out. You know what I'm saying? So we got all those out in the works of getting new vendors to get things moving a little bit more smoothly. Made some headway with the show that we putting on. And I got chose to be in the hip hop versus poetry tour that's coming to Pittsburgh. So it was in Atlanta, it's coming to Pittsburgh. So that's gonna be May 31st. So I'm on the poetry team for that. We're gonna be going against we're gonna be going against head to head with some music artists.
We already know who's winning that.
Yeah, well, I'm in the process of writing, so we
already know who's winning that.
Yeah, so
yes, I do.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a nice little battle. I heard they be coming with some crazy artists, so it's gonna be a nice little battle. But I like to smoke, bro. So I want all the smoke. Let's get it.
We love the smoke, Slim.
Right. We love that. So doing that, having some good turnouts for the lives that I've been having, and now just looking for some more speaking engagements. And you know what I'm saying, once the car's up and running, I'm out traveling. So
let's get it, man. I love it, bro. Let me see. What happened over the last couple weeks, man? I think damn, what happened over the last couple? What happened last week? I'm going out to speak next Monday.
Let's go.
I have another speaking engagement, and they requested me. So I'm part of this group. It's called the Maryland Business Roundtable, and they get a plethora of different volunteers to go to the different schools and speak to the youth. And they requested me personally, so I'm super excited about that. So I get to go there and speak. I start my professional development training on Thursday. First time going in and doing professional development for a school system, and I cannot wait to go in and conduct this training and see.
So what is that? Are you training teachers? You training children, kids?
teachers.
Okay,
Staff.
word. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. We
Come on.
stepping into a new.
Moving on up.
That's
Let's
it,
go.
man. Yeah, man. So I also got my contract is now going all the way through 2025. So we are officially sealing that bad boy. I have my mentor program is going to be all school year next year. So I'm super excited about that. I get an opportunity to work with the youth every week next year. So I'm stoked about that, man. It's a huge opportunity for me to be able to work with them and deliver some impact. So I can't wait for that. Man, I've been in the gym. When's Ebony Fit Week in DC? When's Ebony Fit Week?
I can tell you right now. Hold on 1 second. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, we need to know that.
It is Ebony Fit Week in DC. Hold on, I literally just took a screenshot. DC is September 13th through the 15th.
My birthday weekend. Is my birthday on a Saturday this week? My birthday's on a Saturday this year. Dang.
Yes.
We got plans?
Yes.
We do?
I mean, it's whatever you want to do, baby.
Well,
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to enjoy your birthday, you know what I'm saying? They still got Toronto. That's to be determined. But Aruba is November 6th through the 10th. I'm just saying.
That's anniversary time.
I think that's a good. Well, I can't tell y'all what's a good trip for y'all, but I'm just saying it's more of a vacation than a workout than a workout situation.
Very true. Aruba could be.
Listen, there was the last time I went, there was a couple celebrating their they came. One of the coaches that was teaching a class, her and her husband were celebrating their anniversary. I think we did. There was one class we did one class. And then we did like a physical activity, which is when we hiked to the top of the mountain, took pictures. The rest was just beach, fun, food, and excursions.
Wait, time out. Have we been married for a year already? We're on our second year?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Because what I was about to say, I don't know if I can do that for the first anniversary, but then I'm like 11/11/22. We're on 24.
This is.
So Aruba could be, a little shindig. Yeah. Because we're gonna be off that Veterans Day already.
Mm-hmm.
Then we could just.
Hey, I'm saying, think it over, bro. Think it over.
So that would give us a vacation in July and November. You got that? Okay. You got the vacation time?
Yeah.
For real? All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we going. All right. Bet. All right. So we going. All right.
Hey,
cool.
I said, think it over.
Hey, look, we just got to negotiate. That's all. That's all we got.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Like
that's it.
Whether y'all do it, it's a good time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all first Aruba drink is on me if y'all come. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's go.
Can't say no now. Can't say no now. Yeah, no, that would be super dope, bro. I think that would be great. Okay, all right, I like it. I've been back to reading. I'm reading this book called Atomic Habits. Thoroughly enjoying this book. Haven't read it, haven't listened to it. I encourage everybody to read it, listen to it. It's one of those books that will definitely help you. That will definitely help you in your life in terms of like being able to practice good habits. Yeah, time does fly, Chef Nikki, for sure. Queen Vibe, what's going on, Queen? What's going on, sis? What's going on, sis? All right, so ladies, this question has been going all around social media, and I want to know what your thoughts are. I want to know what your answer is. I've seen this question so many times on social media. I think I heard them talking about it on the radio. Don't forget that question that you had earlier. I need you to remind me of that. Ladies, would you rather be in the wilderness, in the wild, in the jungle, with a strange man or a strange bear?
What y'all saying?
Would a strange man or strange bear? Does anybody want to call in and
Come
and
on
tell
up
us
here.
your answer? If you want to call in, I need you to call this number right here. Actually, I'm gonna put it up here. Call this number, and you will be let in. If anybody wants to give us their reasoning for this answer, call in right now. Call in right now. I'm gonna put you on speaker. We all gonna listen to you, and we're gonna get your answer.
I just want y'all to know, I didn't know we had this feature. I feel like we on a real talk show right now. Call in, give us
I can't say how strange the man is. The question is, would you rather be in a jungle with a strange man or a strange bear?
Which one you want?
Nobody's gonna call in right now. We need somebody to call. My phone is not ringing right now. I need somebody to call.
Scared.
Hop off YouTube. Dial the number that's on the screen. What's going on, Miss Shay? Dial the number on the screen right now. Would you rather be with a strange bear or a strange man? This is the question that we have all been dying to know the answer to. Because I want to know. I got questions. I want to know. I got questions.
I don't think anybody brave enough to call in or come up.
My bad. Hold on. The number disappeared. My bad. There we go. Number is right there. There you go.
I see a lot of people putting their comments in the chat, but they don't want to come up and explain.
All right, let's get it. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Let's Talk About It Tuesday. You are on with Mike Smalls and Backpack Jeff. Tell us your name. Where you calling from?
Jamaria, and I'm calling from my couch.
I love it. All right. What's your answer?
I think I would rather be with a strange man, depending on how strange the bear is, as long as it's not going to eat me.
Okay. Why would you want to be with a strange man?
Because I deal with strange people all the time, so I feel like I can handle a strange man.
Okay. What if this man is a serial killer and he's Jeffrey Dahmer?
I'll be a serial killer too.
Okay, she said, I'm gonna fight this dude. She said, I'm gonna fight this dude.
Moochie, stay strapped.
She said, I'm gonna fight this dude. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So you coming with that haya?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love it.
Strange.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. Appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much. Join us back on the YouTube.
Hey, all right. I feel it. I feel it. But I don't think you get to choose whether the bear gonna eat you or not. Oh, I know this bitch didn't just die. Okay, it's not cool.
All right. Anybody else want to give us some want to give us a little bit of insight? Which one you choosing? You choosing a strange bear? You choosing a strange man? And yes, the question is, what if this man happens to be a serial killer? What if he happens to be Jeffrey Dahmer? What if he happens to be Ted Bundy? What if he happens to be 6'8", 300 pounds? What are you going to do? What you gonna do when the boogeyman comes for you? That's the question. So for y'all who said a bear, do you know the rules about the bear? About a bear, if you see a bear in the wild, do y'all know the rules? Mike, you know the rules about the bear?
No, because Mike doesn't plan on being around the bear. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just a situation that Mike doesn't plan on. But no, I do know you're supposed to pretty much lie completely still. You know what I'm saying? Like you not supposed to move. Some people try and make yourself big, but there's not many things that are bigger than a bear. So I don't really believe that.
So the rules for bears are: if it's brown, lay down. That means play dead.
Mm-hmm.
If it's black, fight back. That means make yourself big, make yourself scary. But if it's white, nigga, good night.
Oh yeah, no, it's over.
If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. And if it's white, good night. There is no survival for you if you run across a polar bear. They can swim. They can swim fast. They can run fast. And unless you got Michael Phelps lungs, stamina, Usain Bolt. I mean, not even Usain Bolt, because he just run fast. Unless you got Ethiopian marathon stamina, it's not happening for you, shorty.
They said if you see a polar bear, 9 times out of 10, he's been tracking you for miles already. It's over. By the time you see him, it's too late. No matter how far away he is, if you can see him, it's too late. It's too late.
100%. All right. So most people said the bear. Most people said the bear. Wait, what was that question that you asked me earlier? Oh, in 2025, there is a new cruise that is being unveiled to the public. All we want to know is, would you go on the cruise? Now, this cruise has all of the amenities. It has water slides. It has your liquor packages. It has the great locations where you're going to go: Bahamas, Jamaicans, the islands, and Caribbean. You're going to go to all of these fabulous places. It has the finest dining experiences. It has multiple swimming pools and hot tubs and jacuzzis and all the great food and entertainment. One caveat is this happens to be a nude cruise. Meaning, if you on this boat, you are expected to be buck naked. Except for when you go sit down and eat. They want you to sit on a towel. I want to know, would you go on a nude cruise?
Me personally, I don't think I could go on a new cruise. I foresee too many. I foresee too many complications for me personally. Now, if there was a cruise that had like nude areas, cool. But the whole time.
So there's sometimes when you go to entertainment where they maybe want you to be dressed a little bit, but when you're out in the common area, they want that thing swinging. So look, I'm like 30% that I would do it, but I can't go with anyone that I like. This ain't a family cruise. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't about to do a couples cruise. If me and Bree decide that we want to go on this new cruise, then I might do that. But crazy. Norwegian Cruise Line. Norwegian.
I couldn't be in a relationship and go on a cruise like that. I'd have to be single. I couldn't, nope. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Couldn't be in a relationship. Let's see. It would depend on what type of relationship you have. Because is this a swingers cruise? Probably gonna be some swinging.
No, all right. So like maybe depending. All right, so depending on my partner, I might be able to. Actually, might be more comfortable if I had a partner that was comfortable enough to do it, and it was just us. We couldn't
go with me by myself. And then I don't know if I'm gonna go with one of my boys.
Right? No, yeah, no. This is what I'm saying. Like If it was just me and my girl, cool, possibility. But like I couldn't go with like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my wife couldn't go with you and Bree. We couldn't do that.
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm saying? And
We
if
gotta
I'm getting on this
where
cruise,
y'all gonna be at? What part of the boat?
bro, where you at? Is you on the top floor or the bottom? All right, no, I'm gonna stay up top.
Yeah, because I would do it like that because then I have then I have a guy that I know like, hey, bro. So how was your experience today? Like, what was you?
Right.
Saying, like, what was?
Meet me at the bar where we gotta wear a towel. And we can talk about
right.
It.
Meet me at the bar. So let me. So even being naked in the locker room, like during college, took me some getting used to.
Yeah.
I'll shower in my room.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes I still catch myself being like, what the fuck? Like when I go to LA Fitness, you know what I'm saying? And the old white men just be walking around, I just be like, man,
I'm not doing it. In the locker room, it was cool because it was the same guys. You know what I'm saying? We was all on the same cell block.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? We was all on the same block. You know what I'm saying? The locker room block. So we was, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And then we get in the shower and stuff like that. And then, we just be tough. I head up, eyes straight. You know what I'm saying? Like there was rules to it. You feel me?
Right.
So it took me some getting used to. It wasn't until like my junior, senior year where I was comfortable with it. That freshman year though, I was like, oh y'all been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all been out here for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I couldn't. It took me a little while. Okay, all right, just want to see where the where the minds are. Little meeting of the minds type joint. Who is this? Pastor Keon Henderson. Pastor Keon Henderson went viral for a moment that he had at his church. Let's talk about it. Let's take the call down, gone, because I'm going to share screen. Let's talk about Pastor. I live my hey. Stop her. Hush. Silence in the name of Jesus. I lift my hands into the only voice I want heard is his. All right, let's hear his response.
Not the total story. Yeah. So tell me what happened there.
Well, social media is into cuts, not context.
Yeah.
And every suggestion that I got from every naysayer, I've already done. This is a 4-year battle, right?
Oh, this is ongoing.
This is ongoing. So I've already talked to her personally. I'd already had ushers go up to her. I've already had prayer warriors. I've had everything. So she did it publicly after being asked not to.
What is she? Is she crying? Is an emotional?
Well, as a pastor, I know the difference between disturbance and worship. And what people have to understand is that every time you hear a noise in church, it isn't worship. And so there has to be order. For instance, it's okay to applaud in this room right now. But if somebody got up and just started clapping right now, I'm sure somebody would bring order to the room.
Yeah.
And so what I did is I brought order to the room so people could hear God and not her. And I'd do it again if I needed to.
Wow.
All right. So how you feel about the moment? Is he doing too much?
I think, and this is just my opinion. I don't want nobody to take this as fact because I'm not a pastor, but I think he covering his ass. One of the things that I do know that sometimes pastors are slick talkers and they hide behind the guise of, oh, I'm doing this in the name of God. You know what I'm saying? But when you start breaking down the facts, one, he just said it was a 4-year battle. Okay. Now, mind you, she wasn't in the crowd. She was on stage. So if you know this is a 4-year battle, why let her get on stage? You see what I'm saying? Then on top of that, like you said, you've had ushers go up to her and all of these things continuously. Then that's what you continue to do. You did it. Just because she did something publicly, you reprimanded her publicly. You stopped what looked like, you know what I'm saying, praise. Now, granted, you may know the difference between praise and worship, but that's, you have to understand the impact you're going to have on God's congregation. When you're leading a flock, just because you're doing something because it's right does not mean it's the right thing to do right then and there. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways that could have been done. And like he said that everything that the naysayers are saying, he's already done. Okay, well then ask her not to get on stage then. If you know that this is something that she does and you're going to protect, because at that point in time, just because she's doing it, now you're at fault. You're at fault because you know what she does and you still let her in a place where she could do it. If you know your kid pees in the bed and then you don't put no Pampers on him or no pull-ups on him and then he pees in the bed, you're somewhat at fault as well. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, he said the only voice I want heard is his. And then after he shushed her, he continued to sing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't say I don't want nobody else's heard voices but his, but still elevate your voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it wasn't even like he didn't go over there and he wasn't like, hey, in the name of Jesus, let me hold you. Come on, sister, calm down. Like, it wasn't a loving quail. He shushed her, he shut her up because he didn't want to hear it. It was throwing him off, is what it was. Because if people are actually worshiping, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's disturbing them, then your job is to take care of that 100%. But was it disturbing them or was it disturbing you?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and my thing is, everybody's worship different. As a pastor, I know the difference between the worship and disturbance. I mean, my worship may disturb some people. You know what I'm saying? If I catch the Holy Ghost in the middle of the DMV, it might disturb some people, but I'm not talking to y'all. You feel me? So I'm not him, but I disagree with how he handled that. Now, like I said, he said he did a bunch of stuff, and it's a 4-year battle. At a 4-year battle, if you ain't found a solution, then you not listening to God. That's just my opinion.
Got him. So I definitely agree with you. I think that, and I'll say this. I'll play devil's advocate real quick, or I guess not devil's advocate. Well, yeah, I'll play devil's advocate towards your opinion. In it, sometimes, man, I be seeing some people and I be like, I don't know if that's real.
Facts.
Sometimes I don't know. Like, I don't know, and I had to experience the hand of God myself before I judged it. And when I would see people fall out in church and stuff like that, I wondered. I was like, is this real or is like, because I don't know what that feels like. And so my sister, she's like, they don't really be like that. They don't really be like that. They don't really be like that. But we went to a fair and she got hypnotized. And then all of a sudden, this man puts you to sleep with the snap of his finger and then you wake up. And now you can't remember your name. Say your name.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, how could you believe in hypnotism, but not in the Holy Spirit? How could you believe that a person could take control of your psyche, make you forget your name, make you think that this person is naked, make you smell onions and skunk, to where you're like, how could you, like, has anybody over here ever been hypnotized before? Never. Do you think you can be hypnotized?
I don't know. I don't know. I used to say
Bro.
no. I used to say no but I mean, like, for that to happen, but then when you study psychology, for your mental to get pushed like that, you have to be open and willing. Like, you can't get hypnotized if you're resistant to it. So, like,
My point exactly. So now I think you have to be open. The next time you go, the fair is coming in Pittsburgh. I know it is because it's the summertime. I want to see somebody take Mike to a fair and convince him to allow the hypnotist to try and hypnotize where are my people at who live in Pittsburgh, who live near. Mike needs to go to I listen, we need to see video evidence of this. I want to see this. Is it possible? I'll do it too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know 100%. I am not sure if I can be hypnotized. I am not sure if it works, but I think it works if you allow that to, if you allow it to happen, I think it could happen. So sort of similar with the praise feeling of when they fall out, are they allowing themselves to be overtaken by something that we can't see with our naked eye? Right. And I experienced it because there was one time I was in church where even after the service was over, I was ready to leave and I couldn't move. Like it literally felt like my legs were like cemented to the ground. And I'm like, bro, why can't I move right now? I am attempting to move my legs, but I can't move my legs. And it was done. It was over. And I called my mom, my grandmother, my dad, and they basically just told me that God wasn't done with you yet in that moment. And he needed you to sit there a little bit longer. And like 5 minutes later, I was able to get up and I was able to leave. And it was interesting. And to me, again, I try not to judge it just because I don't understand it.
Right.
Just because I don't understand it fully, I try not to. Even speaking in tongues, that sounds like something a regular person could do.
No, that's different, bro. That I've experienced that. That's different.
So what does that feel like? Like what does like?
I'm the first time I spoke in tongues. So like my like I said, my dad used to run a fellowship, and he could speak in tongues. My mom speaks in tongues, and I used to listen to them, and I'm like, well, that's not real words. And I remember, you know what I'm saying? I remember being like, man, I wish I could speak in tongues. Like, it sounds so cool. And my dad asked me to pray one day. And you know what I'm saying? After we got done praying, he was speaking in tongues. And my mom started speaking in tongues. And we were just quiet. We were quiet for a second. And you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, sometimes I would peek to see like if anybody had their eyes open. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just sometimes I don't know why, bro. I don't know why. But I remember this one time I just told myself, like, no, don't open your eyes. And right after my mom got done speaking in tongues, I was like, oh, I want to kind of impress, you know what I'm saying, my parents. So I started trying to repeat what I heard them say, right? And it came out totally different. And in the moment when I was like, all right, I'm going to say this. And I had like, in my head, I kind of had like, you know what I'm saying? Like a prayer as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk to you, God. I want to be closer to you, God, please. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that's blocking me from being like this, remove it. Like, remove these barriers. And as I'm saying that in my head, right? I get done saying it in my head, and my mom and dad are just looking at me. I was speaking in tongues, and it was literally just like a conversation with God. I wasn't worried about nobody else. I was prepping to start talking. Little did I know I was literally talking. It was my dad used to tell me that speaking in tongues is almost like, it's like perfect prayer. And I think at that point in time, I was so in tune with my own walk with God as opposed to anybody else's, that it was a flow. You know what I mean? And it was almost like a new level unlocked. It was like that was where my mental had to be in order to be able to pray like that.
Y'all, hold on, watch this. This is Mike when he was a kid. I found a video of Mike when he was a kid. Hold on, ready?
It all the time. Sometimes you're not. I don't say nothing about it. I just take Jesus. I'm the king of fake pass outs. Like, she'll pass out for 3 seconds and wait and then peek to see if anybody looking. Take Jesus. I saw you. Come on, get up. Get your ass up. It's your old thinking.
I go hold you. That's really how it was. I'd be like, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. You ain't never peeked during the prayer. You ain't never peeked during prayer.
Definitely, probably in that joint, like.
Right.
I'm like, look at the devil's advocate over there with his eyes open.
So it's not just me, bro. Like I'd be curious.
He wasn't washed in the blood of Jesus. Look at him over there. God gonna get you. You got your eyes open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Wow. But yeah, back to the original thing.
Yeah.
I personally think that the pastor could have handled that differently. And if you also, I you know what, I can't even say that. I think that you know how like when your parents are wrong, they don't be like, I'm sorry, baby, I was wrong. They just be like, put your shoes on, we going to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like they make stuff better. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he wasn't going to be like, hey, you know what? The human part of me got the best of me in that moment when trying to deliver Christ to people. And I probably could have handled it differently. That was just how I felt I needed to handle it in the moment, which I would have respected. But he was just like, no, I did everything. I did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? When it's just like, well, let's hear from the chick who was screaming. Let's see if she says it was fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's your word versus hers. Then what you gonna say? Because if she says it's real and you're a pastor and you say it's not real, but you're not God, now you look kind of, you know what I'm saying? You look a little off kilt, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not him. I don't know what I would have done in that moment, especially him saying it's been a 4-year battle. I just know if somebody is repeating things that I'm consistently asking them not to do, one or two things are true. Either it's real and she has no control over it, or she doesn't care and she's going to keep doing it for attention. You know what I'm saying? Me not knowing, I would have been like, hey, you know what? Because you do this and I feel like it's distracting, not saying that it's not real, because it's distracting, I'm going to ask you to stay in the congregation. You know what I mean? Or if you feel that coming on, I'm gonna ask you to step away just so that everybody else can worship in a specific way. Which, you know what I mean? It might be wrong to be like, oh, well, you can't worship with us. You got to worship over there. But it's like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? I would have asked her, like, I would ask her, like, how can we fix this? How can we make this better for both of us? Because shushing her in front of an entire church does not look good as a pastor. I don't care how you spin it. I don't care if she was doing it on purpose. You do not look good as the leader reprimanding her in front of everybody for what
Thousands,
appears to
because
be
you gotta
for
be
thousands of
careful.
people
It's a small
for what
church.
appears to be her praising.
Yeah, that
You
ain't
know what I'm
no
saying?
small
If you think it's fake, you shouldn't have let her up there.
Facts. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. It ain't no small church. Definitely don't let her up there. He said he'd done everything that he could do, but you didn't do the thing that you should have done, which is just not let her on stage. And I would imagine after this, she probably won't be allowed on stage, but that should have been done prior to this happening. So don't let her on stage. Okay, let's get into the next one. NBA star Christian Wood granted sole custody of his son and a 3-year restraining order against Yasmin Lopez after car keying incident. And this was Miss Lopez's response all summer. Looks like her jumping off of a yacht into the pool. Now, this is very misleading because no one knows who Christian Wood is. What team does he play for?
No, no.
He's not a star. We know who LeBron James is, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Jaylen Brown, Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, Shump. I mean, you get. Yeah, I'm saying
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce. Not Paul Pierce. Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm.
We know who these people are. We know what team they play for. Does anybody know who Christian Wood? Ladies, y'all probably don't even watch basketball, and all of the people that I just named, y'all probably know what team they play for. How many of y'all have heard of Christian Wood? He didn't even get the full last name, Christian Woods. His name is just Christian Wood.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Just Wood.
I mean, but listen. Aside from that, who can listen? You key my car. We got some issues. Like, what was the reason?
Yeah. No, not me. Who are you? Yeah, that's what we figured. No, not me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we figured. So here's the thing. She wild, number one.
Wild as hell.
She wild, number one, for that. But it's not surprising. I mean, well, granted, she don't have custody, so she might be paying child support. So good for him for going and getting custody of his child and doing the right thing. So congrats to you, good brother. That is absolutely amazing, being an NBA player and also being able to have full custody of your child. That is 100% phenomenal. And you don't see that too often.
Right.
So kudos to you. The mom ain't spit. Congratulations.
Ain't worth a damn.
Ain't worth a damn. What you
Ain't
looking
worth
at?
a damn.
What are you looking at? God, dog. All right, next one. It says 2 high school seniors solved a mathematical puzzle that was thought to be impossible for 2,000 years. Shout out to Black excellence, man.
What? Let's go.
To Black excellence. Let's take a look at these 2 young queens who decided to solve the Pythagorean theorem.
Geniuses?
Not at all.
How did these high school students prove an ancient mathematical equation that was thought to be impossible for 2,000 years?
We start with just a regular right triangle where the angle in the corner is 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Then we start creating similar but smaller right triangles, and then it continues for infinity. Am I going a little too?
Yeah, you've been beyond me since the beginning.
Oh.
All right, so I only wanted to show a part of it because we'll all get lost. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm happy that I'm happy that it.
But see, this is the type of thing that one should be praised more. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to knowledge, like if you look at like the TikTok in China and other countries, you go viral for things like this. Stuff like this over here doesn't go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like that's life changing. You know what I mean? That's like that's like if you know what I'm saying, when Einstein discovered anything, if somebody was just like, yeah, that's cool, but no. You know what I'm saying? There would be a lot of stuff that we wouldn't have now. Like nobody would care. But making knowledge go viral, that's something that we need to do more of.
For sure. Congratulations to those two queens. They need to be in the next Hidden Figures movie as extras or actresses.
They need to make a movie about them.
They need to make a movie about them. Yeah, for being able to solve a problem that was thought to be unsolvable for 2,000 years. I mean, that's absolutely phenomenal, and I love being able to give praise where it is deserved. We need to have the lady shouting for them, but because the pastor told us to be quiet, we're not going to do that this evening. We just going to give them a silent clap because we don't want the pastor to be mad at us for any good old reason.
Disruption.
No disruption. All right, so you got anything that y'all been talking about on the TikTok live that we needed to
let me see, hold on, do we talk about these? Let me see.
While you're looking for that, have any of y'all ever had to fire someone? And if so, how would you do it?
I've been there while somebody was getting fired. Me personally, I think the best way, especially if you know that somebody's getting, like, if you know you got to fire somebody, rip the Band-Aid off. Don't go through all of the, hey, let's sit down. Hey, look, come in. We got to talk. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? This came to my attention. X, Y, and Z happened. And for this, we're going to have to let you go. If you got questions, we could talk about it afterwards. But like, there's no point in going. If I know without a doubt that you're going to get fired, there's no need for this conversation. Well, why did this happen? Though? Unless there's a chance that somebody can change your mind, then have the conversation. But like, if you know that, hey, this is the end result, get in there, get it done, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Because the longer you talk about it, the more upset they're going to get, the more of a problem you're going to have.
Do you do it before their shift or after their shift? Because to me, if you do it before my shift, you could have did this before I came in.
Right.
Especially if I ain't got nothing to pick up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got to box, then I'm going to do it. But do you do it?
Yeah, no. Facts. I think most people do it after they shift just so they can have time to cover. Like, once the end of the day is, I'm going to cover that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I ain't going to hold you. I've been fired before. I've been fired. I've been fired before.
Been fired by the same job twice.
No, I got fired once for something my manager did. You know what I'm saying? For something my manager did and didn't want to take responsibility for. And they tried to fire me in the middle of the shift and expected me to work the rest of the shift. Bitch, no. I left. I'm out.
No. Once I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm out. They were like, oh, you can finish out the day though. Earn your rest. No, I'm out.
I could, but I'm not.
I'm out. See you later. Bye. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we had this whole long meeting and they were like asking me questions to get a better view of what happened. And I'm going through all of these things just thinking we're going to solve a problem. And I'm like, if y'all had already made up your mind, you could have just told me this and I would have rolled. We didn't have to go through all of this. Like, right. So I think it's personally better just to rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. But I mean, do it in an understanding way where it's like, all right, cool. This is where we at now. If you need help with transition, I'm talking about like, they were a decent employee. Hey, I can write you letter of recommendation, or we can move along amicably. I'm not going to fight your unemployment or whatever. But like, yeah, now all of this, don't coddle me. Rip the Band-Aid off. Let me go.
I wouldn't fight your unemployment. But you know, if I'm firing you, it's for a reason. So I probably wouldn't do a letter of recommendation.
Right.
You know, unless we're doing like budget cuts or something like that. And I just I have to fight. You know, we're cutting this whole department, and all of a sudden I gotta let you go. Then I would do it. You know, I'd do a letter of recommendation. Hey, look, here's a couple of people that are hiring for your position. I've taken the liberty of, giving them a phone call. They will be expecting you. I've, given you a glaring recommendation.
Right.
That kind of stuff. I would do that if we were if we just had like a layoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like people are getting fired because of AI and all of that stuff. If we're just going through layoffs, then I would feel terribly bad. But if you're not good at your job and I gotta let you go because of that, then
it's just a wrap.
You just gotta go.
All right, so I do got another question, and we I seen this question, but I held it. Your baby mom's new boyfriend is physically abusive. Do you step in?
Who's he physically abusive to?
Your baby mom.
No. In my case, she was abusive to me, so it's only right that someone does it to her.
Whoa! I was not expecting that. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. But
no, that's not the right answer. It's not the right answer. That's not the right answer. The right answer is no, I still don't step in. I don't step in. I would have maybe have a conversation with her as well as my child to say, if he comes, you need to call the police every time he comes to the house. Every time he comes to the house, call the police.
Right.
And the police are going to, this man is here, he's abusing my mom. And the police will get tired of coming and they will, be forced to take action, remove him from the home, and they will continue to remove him from the home. That would probably be the extent, because it's in my experience, it's always going to come down to one of those things. You can't tell me what to do in my house. You can't be parenting over here. You can't be monitoring what goes on over here. And it's not that I'm trying to monitor what goes on over there. There are some safety issues and some safety concerns that have my attention, that have been brought to my attention, and now that have my attention. And I don't like the position that you're putting my child in.
Right.
To see it, to be a part of it, to have to deal with the trauma of it, to have to deal with the aftermath of it. It's not something that she had to deal with when I was there. So, she shouldn't have to deal with that with anyone else. What about you? You stepping in?
I'm pretty much on the same like wavelength as you. Like if I find out that he's abusing you, I'm gonna be like, all right, give me my kids and figure out what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at that point in time, you're not my responsibility anymore. And it's not to say that you don't deserve to be protected, but at the same time, I have situations that I need to protect. And we've talked about men jumping in situations to protect women that aren't theirs, right? I don't know this guy. I don't know what he's capable of. I don't know if he's going to want to retaliate against me because I'm protecting you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to bring drama to my house that you created and you're choosing not to leave. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if you done got a restraining order and called the cops and you like, hey, I need help getting away. I'm really trying. That's different. All right, cool. Let's see what we can do. But I'm not about to jump to the front of the line for something you might end up forgiving this dude and going back. Now I done dealt with a whole bunch of drama, endangered the things that I've been building just for you to go back to him, no, I'm good.
Yeah. It doesn't become my my situation after that, because like you said, she could ultimately end up going back to this person, trying to work it out, and now you've put yourself in danger, because if he abusive to you, chances are he's just a I don't care nigga, to where he probably gonna try to do something to anybody. If he putting his hands on you, chances are he probably gonna pull a gun on me. And you know, that's just not a situation that I want to find myself in. Now if it's Mike, you probably don't want to pull a gun on him.
Not a smart thing.
And well, for you, the gun so I try to. There was times where my daughter's mom, you know, she would have these dudes around and stuff like that, and I did my best. Listen, I can't even get my kid. Where's my kid at, yo?
Right.
You man don't touch me, I don't touch him. He don't say nothing to me, I don't say nothing to him. I don't even gotta see him. I don't gotta speak to him. I don't gotta say what's up. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say nothing. When I get there, I don't want him to answer the door. I'm gonna call you and tell him I'm outside. Don't tell him to bring the baby outside. Bring her car seat to the door. I'll pick it up from there. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta step in the house. I can just reach my arm in, grab it, and come out. I'll make it as convenient as possible for you. Right. I don't need to see him, bro. I don't. Like, even if she gets in a relationship, even if she gets married, I don't need to see this dude like ever. Like if we go to the same graduation, bro, I can literally act like you're not there 100%. And be 1,000% okay, be in my own world, not see you, not have to say anything to you. Like that's how I would carry it now anyway. Like anybody that she ever brought around, bro, I don't have to say hi to you. I don't have to speak to you. You don't have to know who I am. I don't have to know who you are. As long as you respecting my daughter, whatever you do with her, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Yeah, just make sure my daughter. That's the only time that I would have to have a conversation with you, as if my daughter said, "Daddy, this man," and now we gotta have communication.
Yeah. No, I agree, bro. I agree 100%. Because I don't need no parts of the drama you creating.
Yeah.
Life hard enough.
Yes, 100%. Like, yeah, stay over there with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you chose your L, and you know you got to live with it.
You made your bed, lie in it.
Come on now, you make that bed. You lay in that bed, and you get that bitch made over. Tunchi. Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. Who's winning?
Metro Boomin.
First of all,
Metro Boomin's winning, bro. Because there's no way to battle him. There's no way to come back. Metro Boomin made a beat that he has the whole world rapping on. He made a beat talking about your BBL, and he said for the best verse, he's giving a free beat to. The whole world is dissing Drake right now. Metro Boomin won.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor.
Hey, but did you see? So wait. So they were talking about when Drake kissed that minor on stage. You know that minor is of age now, and she spoke out. She said I was 17 when this happened. At every concert, somebody brings somebody up on stage. It wasn't nothing big then. I'm 31 and it's not nothing big now. So y'all keep supporting me while I go finish my law degree.
She was still a minor.
Yeah, no, she was. And the crazy thing is the video, it looked like he kissed her on the cheek and then on the forehead, which is still too much. But people were like, "Oh, well, I watched him kiss her on the lips," and I'm like, "Yeah, it don't look like that." But I wasn't there, so I don't know. He's wrong because soon as she was like, "Oh, I'm 17," he was like, "Oh, why you look like that? You got your breast and your head, da da da." Then I'm like, "Oh, you." Once she told you she was 17, bro, you should be like, "Oh, damn, my bad. All right, y'all. Like, it was nice meeting you. Hey, get her back to her parents." Like, that's what should have happened. But hey, I don't know. I don't know what's up with your boy.
Now I gotta see the video.
But out of them two, from what I've heard, I haven't heard all of the disses yet, but I have been hearing bars, and I do think I'm from what people are saying, Kendrick's winning.
Nothing blazing up in this house.
Yeah, and it seemed like Drake threw in the white towel too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really respond to 5 diss tracks.
Yeah, it seemed like Drake threw in the white towel. Well, we want to get y'all thoughts on it, man. If y'all got an idea of who's winning, please let us know. If y'all haven't seen it, man, make sure y'all go to the skating rink on that last Kendrick Lamar diss that he did to Drake. It was absolutely fire. I absolutely loved it, and this was a great time in hip hop. I pray that the security guard at Drake's house is fine. He recovers well, because someone was injured at Drake's house for a drive-by shooting that took place. Please don't do that in the name of Kendrick Lamar. He does not respect or appreciate that. Y'all know my motto: always stay in your bag, so you never got to chase a bag, and that's always Mr. Mike Smalls is going to take us out.
Hey, once again, I appreciate y'all coming through. Please, 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 if you seen something you like something you heard, you know what I'm saying, tell some people about it. You know what I mean? Because not many people know that they get a chance to meet famous people before they get famous. So right now, y'all y'all in here. Y'all in the winner circle. So with that, make sure you hit all of the follow buttons. Support costs nothing, but if you put a $sign behind it, we'll always make sure it's multiplied. But with that being said, I love all of y'all because y'all deserve to be loved. Progress don't start until you feel like you should stop. And ignorance can't exist if you have sapio-like senses, because knowledge is a choice and feeling is a privilege.
All right, y'all. I got to go ready for class. I got to go get a shower because I'm nasty. I'll see y'all. Peace.